And we continue with our mock drafts today. I love this time of team. Okay, all right. I'm okay. I love this time of year because it's full of mock drafts. It's full of teams that want to get better and that are going to do whatever they can to. It's just best time of year. This is Christmas in March right now. It really is for me. So this is where I feel, this is just the fun part of the offseason. It really is. So, all right, here we go. Washington Commanders 7-round mock draft. Quarterback. I don't know if they want to, and obviously we do it with our cup of Joe. Yep. I feel like, don't worry, there's no vodka in there. There's nothing hard. It's only Folgers. Or what is it? What is it? I want to say it's Great Value Donut House? Whatever. Doesn't matter. The point is this. No vodka, 7-round mock draft. Let's jump right into it. So, as you can see, speed, about halfway. We don't really care about public versus PFF. Care for positional value, relatively high. Also, draft for needs high as well. And no randomness. We want this to be as realistic as possible. Let's enter this draft. All right. So now we find ourselves in a pretty good spot here. If you are the Washington Commanders. Now, is it just me, or does too many people refer to it as the Washington Commanders? It's just stop it, okay? All right, let's go ahead and start this draft. So, first round, a little bit of a caveat though. No trading. This is more to see where these respective teams, where the board falls for them, and just we're trying to see how it all unfolds. So, this is not a time to trade up, trade down. This is just a time to just stop. Wait a second. And just draft. Okay, so let's start the draft. Another cup of vodka. Totally kidding. All right, pick 11. Here we go. I think we need to call a spade here. So the only quarterback that's gone off the board right now is Malik Willis. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. Now, if we wanted to really mess with some things here, we could go ahead right away and see if we could get a quarterback right away. Or we could see who's still on the board as a top defender here. Okay, so you've got Trent McDuffie. You've got George Karlaftis, the Greek freak. My wife will love that because she is Greek, just like I am by association. So we sit here with some pretty good players. Like these are primo, top of the line. Devin Lloyd's there. Listen, Jamin Davis didn't exactly pan out like you wanted him to, so do you immediately go again with Devin Lloyd? I don't know. Devin Lloyd's a stud. And then the Vikings probably will take somebody. Listen, I say we go for Carson Strong in the second round. And if not, there's a couple of other quarterbacks that I think could really be really good gets. But overall, I think Carson Strong is your guy in round 2. But for right now, I really like Devin Lloyd. Bernard Raymond, he's a stud. N'Kobe Dean's there. This is tough because you need a linebacker. I go Devin Lloyd here. He's just a man. I absolutely think he's in the conversation for being one of the best linebackers in the draft. Some Garrett Wilson, those boys. I mean, can you imagine combining that with Terry McLaurin, even though it's not needed? Oh, you love it. You love it. It may not be a popular decision here. You could trade down here, but I go Devin Lloyd here. I really do. And I don't think you think twice about it. He's fast. He can cover. He can do a lot of different things. And, I think at this point you pray that a lot of these quarterbacks fall. I personally think that Carson Strong will be there in the second round. And I think there's a lot of good tools you have in a guy like Carson Strong. Oh, please. Was that Carson Strong? That was Kenny Pickett. So now you get into this position. Now, did Carson Strong go? Please. This is, okay, Desmond Ridder. So Carson Strong is pretty much it at this point. Like, you kind of lucked out. I'm not going to lie to you. So, but I mean, I think the only team now that really actually needs a quarterback to like potentially build upon is the Vikings and the Colts. And you are above most of these teams that need a quarterback. And do you wait to get Carson Strong? I don't know. This is tough. Let's see who else is on the board. I like me some Bailey Zapp, EJ Perry, Skylar Thompson, Jack Cohen, Carson Strong. Will he fully fall that far? You guys want to see? I don't know if I do it. But I also like Caleb Ellaby, though. I actually really do like Caleb Ellaby. Like, he's low-key a really good player. He really is. I really like what I saw from him. So, we'll go ahead and second round here. Again, you find yourself in a position where it's BPA. You don't necessarily need, but I mean, will the Vikings take? That's the thing here. I don't think the Vikings will take Carson Strong in the second round. I think he's more of a developmental guy that a lot of teams see him as being just that. So you got to need it safety. Ooh, Lewis Sign is there. Jaquan Brisker's there at safety. This is rough. This is rough. Oh, I love me some Leo Chanel though. Oh, I love him. This is going to be an unpopular decision, but for right now, we'll go Lewis Sign. I know. As we do more of these mock drafts, we'll go get the quarterback that we want, which I think, Kenny Pickett, Sam Howell, Malik Willis, any of those guys, I don't care. But right now, sticking and picking where we're at, the BPA type Lewis Sign, boom. Oh, please. Okay, they took Jaquan Brisker. Okay. I don't think, if you can get him in the third round, I just think, that'll be the best overall position for the Washington Commanders. Sky Moore went in the third. Brandon Smith, Justin Ross. Oh, you're getting close. Oh, Carson Strong is there at 75. Thank you. I really like Carson Strong, especially in the third round. Are you kidding me? Oh, man, Carson Strong would be a great quarterback to get in the third round. This is exactly how you wanted it. You get a stud at safety and a stud at linebacker. This is a really good way to start it out. This is probably not realistic, even though we tried to make it as realistic as possible. But I love it. Love it. And I don't think Carson Strong needs to start right away. I really don't. I think you could continue to develop him and just see how he continues to play for you. So, do you double down on quarterback, though? Like, you got Bailey Zapp, sitting there at 90, at 113, BPA. Nick Cross is there. He's a stud as well. Who's BPA right now? Kellen Dyche. I don't know. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting. Oh, I don't think you double down on quarterback. Not at least at this point. Let's see what you got here. Ooh. Lasitis Smith, I thought he was really good. I thought he had a really good combine. Matthew Butler. Cole Strange is there. Listen, I love me some Cole Strange. I really do. I hate to sound like a hick here, but I love me some Cole Strange. He's a stud. Damani Richardson. Yes, please. Okay. Kellen Dyche is there. Neil Farrell Jr. Didn't run as fast as I thought he would, but I still think he's going to be a really good player. Let's see. Brian Cook's there. But safety between Nick. Do you double down here? I think you double down on safety because, it's tough. Yeah, you double down on safety here. That's the best BPA there. Listen, again, no trading. We'll see how more of this goes along the lines. But listen, it never hurts if you have a position of need doubling down on it. Look at the Vikings did what they did over the last couple of years. They really started to figure out their offensive line because they went after offensive linemen more than once. Bailey Zapp went to the Bengals? Did he go to the Bengals? Oh, Smoke Monday. First of all, what a name, by the way. Smoke Monday. You love that. And secondly, did he just go to the Bengals? Why would the Bengals? Okay, we got Nick Cross, but I just thought I saw the man go to the Bengals. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Yeah, he went to the Bengals. All right. Well, good on you, mate, I guess. All right. Now we go down here into the 6th round. The Vikings always get Jeffrey Gunter in the 6th round. I'm like, come on. Just come on. Okay. All right. Focus, Colton. All right. Leon O'Neal Jr., Yusuf Corker, Luke Wattenberg. Ugh. Man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Who is the best player here? Oh, Jason Poe. I love me some Jason Poe. He's been falling a lot in the 6th round, though. Let's try to mix it up. Nate Landman, CJ Wright, Sincere McCormick. Yes, please. Okay, Doug Kramer, Jack Jones, DJ Dale, making sure my wife wasn't laughing at me. Kennedy Brooks. Kennedy Brooks is a stud, though. I think he's, honestly, if you get him in the 7th round, you got a huge, big-time steal there. So, Hassan Haskins. I mean, Washington doesn't really need a running back. It would be tempting, though. It would be very tempting. Man, I love Luke Wattenberg. If you get him here, I'm going Luke Wattenberg here because Luke Wattenberg is one of those guys that you see as a center, but you also just toss him around to see how he does. Like, he just could honestly be one of those players that you just put him in and put him at guard, left guard, center, whatever you want, and just see how he does, because I think he could play more than center. More Joe, please. All right, now we get here into the 7th round. You love how this draft has ended up, by the way. This is E.J. Perry. The Vikings get E.J. Perry. Ugh, no thanks. All right. Sincere McCormick's there. Let's see. Kennedy Brooks. Do we take Kennedy Brooks? Yes, we take Kennedy Brooks. I love Kennedy Brooks. Getting him there is definitely a steal. I don't care. Antonio Gibson doesn't matter. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. Getting another number 3 wide running back, that's Kennedy Brooks. He was a stud at Oklahoma, and he could do and continue to add a lot for your offense. So, yeah, I think how this board fell, this was actually the dream scenario. A lot of different things going here that you really like to see. And if you just take a look here, there's so many different things that could have happened. But the fact that you get basically, I think, 3 guys here. So they gave us a B+ for the Devin Lloyd pick. I don't think that's right at all. Devin Lloyd's a stud. Take him ahead of Nakobe Dean. I don't regret that at all. He flies around. He makes plays. I think he's going to come in and right away be a restitution pick to take over. Maybe forget you all about that Jamin Davis pick. You never know. Even though Jimmy Davis is a good linebacker, I think he could turn it around in year 2 and moving forward. Lewis Sign out of Georgia, like that entire Georgia Bulldogs defense was just mean. I mean, getting a safety like Sign here, I love it. I love it. I've seen mocks where he goes in late in the first, earlier in the second. So get him at 43. I love that. Carson Strong, your quarterback of the future. Again, I've really liked what I've seen from him on tape. I think there's a lot to work with there. But again, I don't think you start him right away. Whether it's Taylor Heineke. I'm not familiar right now with the Washington Commanders, who they got signed for next year. But listen, you find yourself a bridge quarterback and then get Carson Strong ready to play and be your franchise quarterback for a long, long time. Nick Cross, safety out of Maryland. Again, never hurts to double down on safety. Plus, Nick Cross is a really good player here. Luke Wattenberg there at center. Again, I think you could play him at guard and do a lot of different things there. They gave us a B for Nick Cross and Luke Wattenberg. Okay, come on now. 2 really good players to get him, especially there. They both took a little bit of a slide, and you get him in a good position there. Kennedy Brooks, running back. Love it here. Again, I don't think it hurts to have this kind of a playmaker, especially in the 7th round. This is how much of a crime it is for what has happened to the running back position. I'm just saying, like, there's just these NFL teams that have learned that you can get a lot of good running backs later on. It doesn't make any sense to me. But that's it. That's our very first edition of the Washington Commanders 7-round mock draft. A lot of good things and a lot of things to like here. Let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome, and we love every single one of you. In the description down below, you'll find all of our social media platforms, so make sure you guys give us a like and a follow there. Also, give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our very first, no trades, 7-round mock draft for the Washington Commanders.